Hi, greetings, beautiful people, greetings. I come to you thinking, let's talk the word, right? Something that has been in my spirit, that let's talk the word. We'll be reading from our Bible, from the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and chapter 14. As you can see, I've been studying. So I'm reading from Proverbs 13, from verse 2, right? It says, "From the fruits of their lips, people enjoy good things." Right? I'm reading that. It's just the first part, right? Excuse me. And I'm gonna read chapter 13 verse 20. It says, "Walk with the wise and become wise," right? And verse 22 says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." All right. And I'm gonna read from chapter 14 verse 1. It says, "The wise woman builds her house." All right. And then verse 3, chapter 14 says, "A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them." All right. And verse 8 says, "The wisdom of the prudent is the wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways." All right. From the scriptures that we have read, right, I want to talk to us women, right? I want to talk to us women, and I'm calling upon us women. The word of God says, "A wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears her own down," right? I want to talk to us, and I want to ask us, what kind of a woman are you? I want to ask you, what kind of a woman are you? What kind of a woman are you? Are you a wise woman? Are you a foolish woman? The word of God says, "A wise woman builds her own house." What kind of a woman are you? You have to take time and ask yourself that question to say, am I a wise woman or not? Your actions really speaks louder than your words. Think about, what kind of a woman are you, right? I believe I'm a wise woman, right? So the word of God says, walk with the wise and become wise. If you feel you are lacking in the wisdom, the word of God says, walk with the wise and become wise. If you think you are wise, walk with the wise and become wiser, right? Do not stay and think when you will stay wise when you are walking with the foolish. So now, always surround yourself with wise people, wiser than you, so that you learn more, so that you become more, so that you sharpen yourself more. The word of God says, a good person, a wise person leaves an inheritance for her children's children. Since we have established that you're a wise woman, what kind of an inheritance are you leaving for your children? These are thought-provoking questions. I want you to sit down and ask yourself, what kind of an inheritance are you leaving for your children? What kind of an inheritance are you leaving for your children? Something worth thinking about, something worth really taking thought, thinking, going down, deep down inside of yourself and asking yourself, what kind of inheritance am I leaving for my children, right? And one thing that I love about the word, it says, from the fruits of your lips, people enjoy good things. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives. So I say to you, You might be in a situation where things are not working out well, things are not looking good, but what is your lips saying? What are you saying about your life? What are you saying about your children? What are you saying about your future? What are you prophesying into your life? What are you prophesying? The word of God says, from the fruit of your lips you will eat and enjoy good things. Right? And it says those who guard their lips, they preserve their lives. So how do you preserve your life? With your lips. You prophesy good things, you prophesy health, you prophesy wealth, you speak into your life, you speak wisdom into your life, right? Yes, things might not be looking good at the moment. You might be doubting if you're wise or not. But speak good things in your life. So now I want to leave you with this. What kind of speech you're saying into your life? Are you wise? What kind of people are you walking around with? And what kind of legacy are you leaving for your children? Something worth thinking about and really finding answers and answering them and finding ways to navigate your life. Stay blessed.